Close your eyes for a moment and picture this: you wake up feeling energized. Your body moves with ease. Your mind is clear, your heart at peace. This isn't just getting old, this is thriving. And it's closer than you think. Today, we're uncovering the 7 timeless habits that the wisest, most vibrant seniors swear by. These aren't trends or quick fixes. They're simple, daily choices that add up to a life of strength, joy, and purpose. Let's begin. Before we dive in, let's talk about what thriving really means as we age. It's not about chasing youth or ignoring limitations. It's about working with the body and mind you have right now, honoring them, nurturing them, and finding joy in the everyday. I've spent years studying seniors who radiate vitality. And here's what they all have in common: small, consistent habits that create big results. Ready to transform your golden years? Let's explore. Habit number 1 might surprise you. It's not about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. In fact, the most vibrant seniors I've met focus on something far simpler: movement with intention. Think of your body like a vintage car. It wasn't meant to sit idle. Regular, gentle motion keeps everything running smoothly. And here's the best part: it's never too late to start. Meet 83-year-old Eleanor. After her knee replacement, she thought her active days were over. But her physical therapist taught her a life-changing truth: motion is lotion. Now, she starts every morning with 10 minutes of seated leg lifts and arm circles. It's not about intensity, she says. It's about showing up for myself. Within weeks, her stiffness faded and her confidence soared. That's the power of small, consistent action. Science backs this up too. A groundbreaking study of seniors in their 70s and 80s found that just 15 minutes of daily movement, whether walking, stretching, or even gardening, reduced their risk of disability by 50%. Your body is designed to adapt at any age. So ask yourself today, what's one way I can move with joy? Maybe it's a stroll around the block, dancing to your favorite song, or even chair yoga. Your future self will thank you. Now let's talk about habit number 2. One that impacts your energy, mood, and even your brain health. And no, it's not another restrictive diet. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Thriving seniors eat with one simple principle: nourishment over restriction. Picture a plate filled with color-vibrant greens, deep orange sweet potatoes, ruby red berries. These foods aren't just delicious. They're packed with antioxidants that fight inflammation, the silent accelerator of aging. But here's what's even more important: how you eat. Sitting down to meals without distractions, savoring each bite, that's where the magic happens. Here's a fact that might shock you. By age 70, your sense of thirst declines by nearly 40%. Many seniors mistake dehydration for fatigue or even forgetfulness. But the solution is simple. Keep a glass of water by your bedside. Sip herbal tea in the afternoon. Add a slice of lemon or cucumber to make it inviting. When 79-year-old Carlos started tracking his water intake, his afternoon headaches vanished, and his doctor said his kidney function improved. Small habit, massive impact. Let me share a secret from the world's blue zones, where people live the longest. They eat similar meals every day. Not out of boredom, but for ease. A breakfast of oatmeal and nuts. A lunch of beans and greens. Predictable, wholesome, satisfying. As 94-year-old Yaya from Greece told me, food isn't complicated. It's love made visible. So simplify. Let nourishment be a gift to yourself, not a chore. Now, let's move to habit 3, one that's often overlooked, but is the foundation of everything else. Without it, even the best diet and exercise won't work as well. Can you guess what it is? Sleep is your body's nightly repair session. But here's the truth. Sleep patterns change as we age. You might wake up earlier or struggle to stay asleep. That's normal. The key isn't fighting it, it's adapting. Start with a wind-down ritual. Dim the lights an hour before bed. Swap screens for a book or soft music. Try a cup of chamomile tea. These cues tell your brain it's time to rest. And the payoff? Waking up refreshed, with a clearer mind and steadier mood. Here's a pro tip from sleep researchers. Exposure to morning sunlight within an hour of waking resets your internal clock. Even on cloudy days, step outside for 5 minutes. Breathe deeply. Let the light hit your face. This tiny habit helps regulate melatonin, so you sleep deeper at night. It's why 81-year-old Marion swears by her sunrise coffee on the porch, rain or shine. It's my daily reset, she says. Simple, free, powerful. These first 3 habits care for your body. But thriving in your later years isn't just physical. The next habit is the unsung hero of aging well, and it starts within. Your emotional health is the soil everything else grows from. And one of the most powerful tools? A simple notebook. Each morning, write one sentence. Today, I feel. No filters, no judgment, just truth. Studies show that seniors who journal have lower stress levels and even stronger immune systems. Why? Because naming your feelings, whether grief, gratitude, or quiet joy, helps you process them. As 87-year-old Ruth says, "My journal is my confidant. It holds what I can't say out loud." Here's a hard truth. Loneliness is as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. But connection is the antidote. It doesn't have to be big. A weekly call with a friend, a smile to the cashier, even a pet to care for. When 90-year-old Ed lost his wife, his daughter signed him up for a volunteer program reading to shelter dogs. "Those pups saved me," he says. "They gave me a reason to get up." Your heart needs purpose. Who or what could you reach out to today? Now, let's talk about a habit that's often dismissed as superficial, but is actually a profound act of self-respect. How you present yourself to the world shapes how you feel inside. Think of grooming not as vanity, but as ceremony. Shaving, styling your hair, wearing clothes that make you smile, these are love letters to yourself. When 85-year-old James puts on his favorite bow tie every Sunday, he says, "I'm not dressing up for others. I'm reminding myself I still matter." That's the power of small dignities. There's science behind this. 2 studies in nursing homes found that residents who participated in spa day, simple hand massages, nail care, or fresh haircuts showed fewer signs of depression and even improved cognition. Why? Because feeling cared for translates to feeling worthy. So light that favorite candle. Spritz on that perfume you've been saving. You're not too old, you're too valuable not to. Now, let's shift to habit 6, one that keeps your mind sharp and your spirit young. Your brain is like a muscle. Use it or lose it. But mental exercise doesn't mean crossword puzzles if you hate them. It means curiosity. Learn a few phrases in a new language. Try a recipe from another culture. Watch a documentary and discuss it with a friend. When 78-year-old Linda started painting watercolors, she said, "I'm not good at it." And that's the point. It keeps me humble and hungry. Growth isn't about mastery. It's about staying engaged with life. Here's a fascinating finding. Seniors who engage in lively debates or strategy games like chess or bridge have a 30% lower risk of dementia. But the real benefit isn't just cognitive. It's the laughter, the camaraderie, the sense of belonging. That's why 80-year-old Miguel hosts a weekly argument club at his retirement community. We pick topics, politics, movies, even the best pie recipe, and disagree passionately. He laughs. Then we hug it out. Connection plus challenge is equal to a thriving mind. All these habits lead us to the final one, the most humble, yet transformative of all. Here's the paradox. True independence isn't about doing everything alone. It's about knowing when to ask for support. Need help carrying groceries? Ask. Struggling with technology? Reach out. This isn't weakness, it's wisdom. In fact, research shows that seniors who accept help live more independently longer. Why? Because they prevent small struggles from becoming crises. As 92-year-old Pearl says, "Asking for help is how I stay in charge of my life." Let me tell you about George. After his stroke, he resisted using a cane until his grandson said, "Pops, let be your badge of honor. You're still here, still fighting." Now, George jokes that his cane is his battle staff. By reframing help as collaboration, not surrender, he preserved his dignity and his mobility. Who could you invite into your journey today? Let's pause and honor how far we've come. 7 habits. Move with intention. Eat with joy. Sleep like it's sacred. Tend to your heart. Present yourself with pride. Stay endlessly curious. And embrace the strength of community. These aren't rules. They're invitations. Pick one to start today. Progress over perfection. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits resonates most? Maybe it's the morning sunlight or the idea of journaling one sentence a day. Share in the comments your story might inspire someone else. And if you're thinking, but I've tried before, I remember this. Every sunrise is a new chance. You're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. If this video inspired you, hit subscribe and tap the bell. We create weekly content to help you thrive at every age because getting older isn't about decline. It's about becoming. Welcome to the journey. Do you know someone who'd love these tips? Share this video with them. Maybe it's a parent, a friend, or even your future self. Together, we're rewriting what aging looks like. As we close, I leave you with this. Aging isn't the opposite of youth. It's the deepening of a life well lived. Your wrinkles are maps of where you've been. Your laughter lines are trophies of joy. So take one small step today, then another tomorrow. You've earned this chapter. Make it radiant. Thank you for being here. Until next time, keep shining. You've got this.